Hey everybody, it's your best friend, HeadbandHeresy, back with another video for our Radical Red Nuzlocke. Now, if you missed it, we are on run 3, and we're running with 6 Pokemon here. We're picking up right where we left off. If you were here till the very end of the last episode, we hatched a Cacnea at the end of the episode. So let's go over what we have here. We have this brand new Cacnea named Nevada, level 1. Really good stats. Sand Rush is an amazing ability, but we got to see how this Cacnea turns out first. Poison, Sting, and Leer, very valuable. Cacnea is not going to do a lot in our next fight. That's my biggest challenge with it. We've got 2 grass Pokemon going into a flying Pokemon trainer. That's going to be tough. But we've got Nevada right there. We have Hidden with 2 Ys. Why? I don't know why. That's why there's 2 Ys. But we have Hidden with 2 Ys to Ninkata. He has Compound Eyes, which raises accuracy and also can help us if we lose our Pidgey with finding things to thief if we need to. Comes with Scratch Hearted, Absorb, and Bug Bite, which we taught it by trading a berry to somebody. Next we have a Durant, who is our Shinx with Tackle, Spark, Charge, and Bite. Has Intimidate, which is super helpful. A little iffy on the nature, but we just take what we can get right now. Next we have Nickel, our starter, the Bulbasaur. Overgrow, which you all should be familiar with, but if we get down to low health, it increases the damage of grass moves. Speaking of moves, we have Vine Whip, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and Sleep Powder. And that is everybody that we have right now. So, actually, I don't think we went over Hockner and Jack. So, I thought, for some reason, I thought that Nickel was at the beginning. So, we have Hockner, the Pidgey, who has Frisk, which is really good if we can get up to a level where we can steal like nuggets and stuff. That would be really helpful. With just Tackle and Gust sitting at level 12. Finally, we have Jack, who is our Rockruff, sassy nature. Again, stats could be a little bit better. Not super huge on the speed down, but having the Spadef boost is nice. Can't be put to sleep. Bite, Leer, Tackle, and Howl at level 13, leading our party. So we're gonna get back into the grinding here. I know it's not the most exciting content in the world, but trust me, if you're here for our failed run 1, you know that Falkner is no joke. And we are going to need to be level 15 to really have a chance here. So let's go ahead and get into the grinding now. Hold up. All right, we got to pause our grinding here. So first of all, let's do this. All right, that's awesome. I didn't realize that Shinx evolved at 15. That's really good for the next fight that we're going to get into, because man, having a second evolution against Falkner, it could actually be real big. We just got to be careful not to give Emolga a boost. I think that's going to be our biggest challenge. But we'll take that. All right, so where does that put everybody? I'm a little worried with how much experience that Pikachu gave us. Let's see. All right, yeah, so nobody... All right, so nobody is really close to going past 15, which is good. We don't really want that to... I should have done the thing. All right, I'm going to run, and we're going to fast forward one more. So that's going to wrap up, I think, the grinding part of this. We could spend some more time getting some levels on Ninkata, but I don't think Ninkata does anything for us anytime soon. Faulkner's super effective against it, and Brock is super effective against it. So I just don't see it doing anything for us in any battles. It's not fast enough to outspeed anything. It doesn't really have anything it can do, even if it does outspeed anybody. So let's put Ninkata at the back here. So let's talk about how we're going to deal with Faulkner. First, let's go ahead and put some berries on some people. Let's see. Yeah. Berry pouch. Berry. Oranberry. So we're going to give Oranberries to, as much as I hate to play triage here, to the four Pokemon that I'm most interested in surviving the Faulkner fight. So Faulkner's going to lead with Wingull, which says Charty Berry, and then he has a Emolga with an Oranberry and a Corvisquire with an Oranberry. So the Emolga is the big challenge, I think, for me. So I think if we start Durant, right, I think we do a couple things here. So I think we start Durant, right, and I think the expectation from the computer is that we're going to use an electric move, namely Spark for us, right? But I think what we do instead is I think we bite. So if we bite and he swaps over to Emolga, Emolga doesn't get its ability boost, and we get some damage on Emolga. I think that's probably the best thing to do, and try and get Emolga out of the way. If we can get Emolga out of the way, then we want to save Durant. Or, you know what we could do? I'm trying to think. So what do we have that resists flying? So if Hawkner takes no damage, or not no damage. Hawkner takes neutral damage, Durant takes neutral damage, and Jack takes reduced damage. So I think what we do, from my point of view, is we lead Durant, swap to Jack, and then we can try Rock Throw. I mean, it's super effective against Emolga and Corvisquire, and we get Stab on it. I think that's our play. And if we have to sack somebody, we have Ninkata to get a safe switch in. So let's go ahead and get over to Faulkner, who ruined our run last time. We're going to come up. We're going to go in here. We are going to save our game. All right, we are saving. Saving. That helps prevent crashes. Let's see what we can do. So again, we're going to start with Faulkner. Now we're going to lead with our Luxio. It's going to intimidate the Wingull, and it has and it's electric. So we expect that the Wingull is going to swap out. So we're going to swap 2 to Jack. It did not swap out. That's real bad. That's real bad. We can take another one of those. Let's try and Rock Throw and see what we get. Well, yeah. Took reduced damage. We can't do anything special here, so let's take the... Trying to think here. We'll do Durant. Because here's what happens with Durant. One of two things is going to happen. It's going to swap out, or it's going to stay in. If it stays in, it's dead. Oh, it's going to roost. Okay. We'll bite. Bite is a kill. Going to keep roosting. I know as soon as I click spark, it's going to swap. I don't want to hit. I don't want to click spark. I'll keep biting and go for the drop, or for the flinch. I mean, oh, I can't flinch because it's faster than me. But we'll go for the crit. That's great. Okay, awesome. That's huge, 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 huge. So let's go ahead and bite again. We got to take that air cutter. It's not very effective. The bite's going to do well. We're going to get a bite on the Corvusquire to start with. It frisks. It finds the Oranberry. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize that it could sometimes be frisk. Normally, it has the ability to make us not eat berries. I think it's trying to PP stall me, which could actually happen. But if we can get Corvusquire down, I need like a crit or something. I don't know how many PP Roost has. I'm gonna risk it. All right, we're gonna hit it with the spark. Oh, that was really worth it. So I think it's definitely gonna swap out this turn. It did. So we land another free bite on Emolga. It's gonna use its berry. Now Emolga doesn't have Roost, so I think we'll use my berry. I think we just bite until we kill it. All right, that's fine. Corvusquire's gonna get bit. It uses its berry. We get another free bite on Emolga. Let's go! Emolga's down. That's perfect. Now we can use our... now we can spark. Oh, man. We just cleared Faulkner with no deaths. That's awesome. That's so, so good. So, if you remember from our first run, Faulkner totally wiped us. We didn't even get to Faulkner in the second. We don't talk about the second run. First run, Faulkner totally wiped us. 5-0'd us. We didn't kill a single Pokemon on his team. He still had 3 left at the end. We had 0 left. He's going to give us Roost, which is super useful in this game. Because remember, we can't heal in battle. That said, we don't really have anything that we want to bring to... I shouldn't say that. I was going to say we don't have anything that we want to bring to Brock that would use Roost, but Brock has a Vulpix, and that could be something that we could stall out with our Hawkner if we wanted to. Hey, all right, Hawkner has Roost. So now let's think about this from the Brock angle. We'll save our game. So that's awesome. Progress made. PB. All right. So we're going to save our game. Let's go ahead and... I just want to go ahead and go take out Brock's single trainer in the gym. That'll get us some money. Man, we ended up not needing that egg. But you never know. You never know what's going to come out of that egg. So this is important. So it's our first gym challenge, right? So here's a couple things you should be aware of. Accuracy reducing moves and evasion raising effects have been removed from the game. So we can't do things like double team. Baton Pass is removed from the game. So we can't do setup with Baton Pass. Sleep Clause is in effect, so we can only put 1 Pokemon to sleep on a team. And then 1-hit KO moves are removed from the game, and we can't use the bag. So there's a soft level cap, which we're already at, which is 15. And they will dissipate if they're too far above the cap. Consumable held items come back after trainer battles, and it's forced to set. You cannot thief items from trainers. You're automatically healed to full in most boss battles to prevent certain exploits. Okay? So if you ever want me to reiterate the rules, just talk to me again. Good luck, Challenger. So let's go ahead and make sure, yeah, all our berries are intact. Let's go ahead and fight the one trainer here. I think we walk through him mostly with our buddy Nickel here. So Vine Whip is a 1-hit KO. And Drillbur, Vine Whip is a one-hit KO. Alright, so we know a couple things about what's going to happen with Brock. So let's bring up Brock and we'll talk a little bit about his setup. So Brock has 3 Pokemon. He has an Alolan Geodude, which is level 13 with a Muscle Band. It's sturdy. As Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, Spark, and Sleep Talk. So that's Brock's counter against water Pokemon, is that Geodude. He has a Vulpix, which is level 14 with an Oranberry and Flash Fire. And it has Incinerate, HP Grass, Sleep Talk, and Ominous Wind. So that's a really difficult Pokemon to deal with, right? Because you've got Incinerate, you've got HP Grass, which deals with any water Pokemon you send out against it. It's got Sleep Talk if you try to put it to sleep, and it's got Ominous Wind, which just hits like a truck all the time, and can give it boost. But again, it's a fire Pokemon, so that's its counter to grass Pokemon, right? And then you have Onix, which has Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, Sleep Talk, and something. I'm not sure what the other thing is. Holding a Berry Juice, who is sturdy. So let's kind of think about our setup here if we're going after Brock, right? I think we have 2 options here. We can go with Nevada, right? We can open with Nevada, and maybe we growth first turn, thinking that it's going to go to that Vulpix. But what do we do after we growth? Poison Sting the Vulpix? I think the Vulpix wins that fight every time. So I don't think we start with, or at least I don't think we stay in if we open with Nevada. Nickel has kind of a similar conundrum, right? So we don't want to Sleep Powder the Vulpix because we know that it has Sleep Talk, so it doesn't really do very much for us. But we could try and Poison Powder on the switch. Not the best idea in the world from my point of view, but it's an option. It gets some damage on the Vulpix. So I think we lead either Nevada or Nickel because we want to force Alolan Geodude into switching. I think that's the most important thing. So if we can get him to switch, what's the value of switching to Jack right away? We can bite. That doesn't seem super useful to me. So we can bite if we need to. But he is rock, so he would resist. He falls to HP Grass. So he can't be the swap. I think what we do start with probably our Cacnea because that's the least useful member of the team. We hope that Geodude forces into the Vulpix. We swap to Hawkner. And we gust the Vulpix. Vulpix doesn't have a great answer to Hawkner. He's immune to Ominous Wind. Incinerate does normal damage against him. HP Grass is resisted. Sleep Talk doesn't come into play. However, both Geodude and Onix have Rock Tomb. So I think it forces Geodude or Onix to hit the field. They both have Bulldoze, which is going to really mess up Jack here. And Drance. So Jack and Drance do nothing in this fight for us. Hidden does nothing in this fight for us. Everybody's super effective against him. So I think this is really going to be a dance. I'm going to lead Nevada because I don't want to lose anybody if I'm wrong. Now this is where this run could end right away, right? But we're at personal best. We got to Brock. It would have been really nice to have a Chinchou for this fight. Chinchou solves a lot of problems for this fight. Geodude can't touch him. We just have to watch out for that Vulpix. But it is what it is. We've got what we've got. So we've got berries on everybody. I think this is just the way that we move forward. All right. So let's see what you've got, Brock. All right. So he sends out Alolan Geodude. I have Cacnea. He has nothing that is super effective against Cacnea. And Cacnea is super effective against him. So my expectation is that he goes to Vulpix. I'm going to absorb in case he doesn't, because I don't think... Well, who fights Vulpix, though? If Vulpix comes in, it's got to be... Yeah. Alright, let's do... I think we have to switch into Hoctor. We have to predict the switch into Vulpix. I don't think he switches to Vulpix. Alright, we have an opportunity to end this here. As long as we don't get crit. There's one guy out of the way. Now the Vulpix is 100% going to kill us. But I think what I'm going to do for the Vulpix is I'm going to... I think Cacnea is more useful than Hidden. Because we can't do Baton Pass stuff off of Ninjask. So I think we swap in Hidden and lose Hidden. Because we know the Incinerate's coming. That's fine. So that gives us a swap in of Hawkner. And then I think what we need to do is hit these gusts. It's faster. That's not good. Oh man, that is so... He is so beefy. We could try roosting. That would be a net HP gain. Let's roost. He doesn't crit, it's a net HP gain. I don't know how many incinerates he has, so... is there a place? Yeah, we can get back up to full, and then we can take 2 roosts, as long as he doesn't, crit. So I think we roost up to full. If we can. We might not be able to. Alright, 31. 31 goes to 15. Okay, so we are out of crit. We're outside of death range for 2 quick attacks if he crits. Or if he doesn't crit, I mean. Oh, that's big. Oh, I forgot about that. Darn it. That's bad. Ugh. He doesn't have an answer for Durant. He has an answer for Jack, but it's not stab. So I feel like Jack can finish this. I'm pretty surprised that he went that route. Alright, so this Onyx has Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, and Sleep Talk. So Bulldoze could be pretty bad for us. I think we swap in... Nevada. And we take the Bulldoze. Not too bad, but we did lose the speed there. We could try absorbing. Question is, am I slower? I gotta be slower. It's a Cacnea. Yeah. Unless he low rolls this. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. It lets us get Nickel in. We lose 3. Actually, let me just update our deaths here while I'm thinking of it. We lose 3, but I don't think he loses. I don't think I lose. Oh, I might. Oh my God, 17? Slow down. Yeah. This is bad. So the question is, do we want to lose Nickel? I think we take the speed hit on Durant. Oh, we get the Intimidate. That's a big thing too. Okay. Speed hit on Durant. That doesn't do anything. Does Bite do enough? Bulldoze shouldn't kill with the Intimidate. It doesn't. My speed falls again. I get the berry. It's probably enough to... Oh my goodness. Alright, I think we go to Nickel to take the Bulldoze. I hope this works the way I think it's going to work. Then we go to Durant to take the Rock Tomb. I think we have to lose Durant here. That's a shame. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right, he's down 2, so I'm gonna try and get this out with Jack. Let's see. He takes normal damage from Dark. He resists Rock. I don't think Howling once helps. Oh, he's faster? Come on. This could be it. Oh no, this Onyx is gonna wipe me. Well, it was a good run. How fast is this Onyx? 40 speed, bashful. Onyx is just too fast. Goodbye, team. There it is. All right, so that is run 3 done. That's really good, though. We got really just to a hair on the Onyx. So we might have been able to make some smarter sacrifice choices there. And that could have really led to probably some you know, kind of better outcomes in our favor. But we're going to wrap this up, and I hope you'll come back in just a couple days as we start run number 4 of our Radical Red Nuzlocke. Again, all my Twitch information is above there. There are new videos on the channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm on Twitch every Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. Take Saturdays off because everybody should take one day off. All my contacted stuff, Discord, all that kind of stuff's down there. Feel free to join the Discord. We're really trying to create a community where everybody is really gassing each other up and having a great time, really enjoying each other's company and being supportive of everybody, whether you're a content creator or just someone who likes to hang around and you know, talk. We're here for you. So please consider joining the Discord. Come find me on Twitch. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Radical Red Nuzlocke.